Hi, Charmaine. So I just wanted to review that I have consent to record this interview. Um, I do not have to record your face if you wish to not be seen, and then we'll pick up where we left off. So first, if I can get your consent.
Yes, I consent to this.
Awesome. And now, so I just wanted to review where we left off. The last question I asked was, if possible, share any stereotypes that you've heard shared about my culture. I know you mentioned that you've heard Latinos, Hispanics um, throw big parties, long parties, into the morning hour parties. Is there anything else that you've heard about the culture?
I've heard that a lot of Hispanics and Latinos they've gotten married at a very young age. Also, they have made kids, and they're really good dancers.
Okay.
That's all I've heard.
Okay. So now there's three questions for you to ask me.
So I want to ask you to be true.
So I don't believe them to be true. However, I know there are some people, especially the older generations, that did get married at very young ages. I know my grandparents were fairly young. Unfortunately, maybe fortunately, but Latinos and Hispanics do tend to have all night parties. That's definitely not something that I get offended by, though. And there is this stereotype, like you said, of Latinos having a lot of children, maybe at a young age. I feel like now it's changed because a lot of Hispanic Latinos are more modernized, especially because their older generations have come to the States to try to provide a different life. So I feel like that's changed quite a bit, but there are still some that still have a lot of children, or maybe they get pregnant at a young age.
Okay. And my next question is, do you fit any of these stereotypes?
For the majority, no. I'm still not married and I'm well into my 20s. I still do not have children. Um, However, my family is one of those families that we definitely party until 2, 3 in the morning.
That sounds great. And my last question is, and what emotions are present when you are treated like these stereotypes?
So, emotions that I feel might be some disappointment in people, anger at times. I think sometimes I feel like some people can be a little bit ignorant. Um, because again, not all of us fit that mold. While one person might be having children during their teenage years, there's some of us who are going this long without children, or we are putting our education first, or it's very split these days. And to hear people classify everyone as a teen parent or just another Mexican, that can definitely bring up some emotions. But I definitely try my best to properly educate people in a very professional or respectful manner. I have had to do that a couple of times, especially with working with the families that I work with. And my job has definitely given me the opportunity to work on my skill of how to respectfully and professionally inform others when they are not too knowledgeable. So now, moving on, from your point of view, what is the biggest difference or the biggest differences between us?
To me, as in you and I,
Between you and me as people, or between us culturally?
honestly, I feel like when I think of your culture and my culture, I feel it's very similar. Like with food,
And from your point of view, what is the biggest similarity or similarities between us?
I feel we both have very rich cultures, which is a guide for who we are. So I see that as, that's not a similarity.
Okay. And if I were your therapist, what would you want for me to know, or how would you like for me to act that would make you feel comfortable?
I would definitely like, if you were my therapist, I would definitely like for you to be very culturally aware. Of course, I don't expect my therapist to know everything about cultures, but to be somewhat, to have some knowledge of that we're not, in a sense, like we would all do the same things. We're from different places as well, so to be a little culturally diverse, and to be open-minded to also wanting to know more of my culture.
Okay.
So I think that's what I would want.
Okay. And as we close, if there was one moment that made you feel less comfortable, can you share what that was and why you felt that discomfort?
I felt discomfort at my intern site.
Okay.
I was at an intern site, and that was one of I felt most uncomfortable when it was supervision, because one, I was minority, two, I have an accent, and I was called out on my accent, not in a positive way, and also I was kind of criticized for the way I chose, to do what I did, but in a very negative way instead of a positive feedback or just feedback in general. It was more of like a blame. So I guess that was one of my most uncomfortable times.
That's unfortunate that you had to go through that, and I wish more people were a little bit more open and accepting to other cultures, other accents, languages, other methods of doing things. But I did want to know if at any point did I ever make you feel comfortable during our interview?
If you ever made me feel uncomfortable?
If I uncomfortable.
No,
Okay.
No, not at all.
Okay. Okay, I'm glad I provided a safe and caring environment for you. So now, lastly, what could I have done differently to help you feel more comfortable?
Honestly, I don't think there was anything. I feel like you did. I mean, you listened, you gave feedback, you showed compassion and understanding, and when you didn't know, you were curious. So I feel like you did it. You were pretty good. I wouldn't change anything.
Thank you. I'm glad I again provided that environment where I was able to make you feel comfortable. I allowed you to feel heard, and that was my main goal. I want you to feel heard. I want you to feel like I'm curious and I want to know more about you. Is there anything else you would like to share during this time?
I appreciate you asking these questions, and I think you'll be an excellent therapist.
Thank you. I appreciate that.